Okay, so I haven't done a video for a while. Today I'm mostly just annoyed with myself for dyeing my hair nearly black. I just don't know quite how I did that, but anyway, I spent most of the day trying to wash it out because I just can't, I just don't like it. I feel like, I don't know, like a bad share, something like that. Anyway, not loving it, but okay, but hair is actually what I wanted to talk about today, because I was sent a product called Inhibitive, and what Inhibitive does is it stops hair from growing at its normal rate. So it doesn't quite make the claim to stop hair growing completely, but what it can do. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say about this Inhibitive product in particular, is that it's a facial serum. So it's designed for the face. And, I've got to the age where the odd chin hair is appearing. And I don't know what it is with chin hairs. I bloody hate them. I've only got two, like bristly ones. But yeah, I feel like this, so there's nothing there, and this goes on for weeks, can't feel anything, and then suddenly I find it, and it's about that long. Where's it? How did that just happen in the middle of the night, that I suddenly got hair an inch long sticking out of my chin? And it's always on like the train or something like that, oh no. But actually, facial hair is quite a serious issue. I mean, I'm lucky in that I think what I've got for my age is just completely normal facial hair. Bit of a tash there and there. And actually I was given some advice by a beautician, and she said just trim it. If it's really fine and downy, which mostly mine is, just trim it. Don't bother to wax, so that really hurts. Definitely don't shave it, because that's just not good. And also, actually, it can irritate your skin, because this is quite a sore area, and particularly you don't really want to be putting a razor anywhere near your lip. Depilatory creams are okay, I guess, as long as you're not sensitive to them. But she said just get some scissors, almost like baby scissors with a rounded end, and just then hold them absolutely flat, and it just gets, get a bit long. Just take it off. But also it reminded me about, I've seen a number of articles and YouTubes about women who are sort of obsessed with facial hair and the fact that we should have no facial hair. And what we've kind of forgotten in our society is that it's totally normal for women to have facial hair. Women's bodies go through hormonal fluxes and changes, and it's just not a disaster if you've got facial hair. But it's normal. But I understand why nobody wants it. I mean, I get rid of mine. I'm not proudly wearing a moustache. I'm quite happy to get rid of mine. But I do remember when I went to get a new mobile phone, I was served by a young woman, absolutely beautiful young woman, but she had, and she was wearing a turban, but I can't say quite which religious group she was from, because I didn't ask. But she had a lot of facial hair. I mean, really a very great deal. And I remember just thinking, oh my God, why doesn't she do something about it? Because it's so obvious. And I know that people were sort of sniggering at her, and, I wasn't, because I think I'm kind of past that age where I think it's funny. I was just more wondering about it, curious about it, really. And so I came home and I sort of Googled on the internet and was looking at particular sections of religion. And there is a religious group who, even for women, doing anything with your hair, you never cut your hair. So you can't shave, and you can't get rid of your facial hair. So you can't take it off. If it's there, it takes it off. Then I wondered, because of Inhibitive, because that inhibits the growth, so it stops it growing so fully, whether that would kind of qualify as it being against their religion. I honestly don't know, and I'm fascinated to know more, but it's not the sort of thing you can just nip into the mobile phone shop and go, excuse me, I have some questions about your facial hair. So I don't really have anyone to ask. However, I do know that facial hair can make life such a misery for so many women who feel that it shouldn't be there. And, you know, it does look anomalous. It doesn't look right on a woman when our society is so skewed to having, you know, these bare women. Women can't have any flipping body hair, otherwise it's all wrong. I know that's not really something that I particularly agree with, although I do it as part of my sort of maintenance. But Inhibitive also do a deodorant that inhibits the hair growth, and they do a body moisturiser as well. Now, I would say that if you bought the whole lot and continuously used it, I think it would probably cost you about £90 a month, which I suppose when it comes to waxing or whatever, it can't be that short of, if you're being waxed every month, everywhere, it can't be that short of 90 quid. So it's definitely worth looking at. I'm not advocating it, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. But what I'm doing is suggesting that if you are bothered by facial hair, that you do have a really good look at this as an option. I think it takes a little while to work. With the body one, it particularly suggests that you need to do it over a waxed area or shaved area. So whether that means you would have to wax like the little downy hairs on your face, I don't know, or whether you could just use it over because they're not quite so prominent, I suppose, or thick as leg hairs would be. I don't know, but it's definitely worth having a look at. It's in Boots, and I don't think the facial serum is launched yet, but I would suggest that it's worth having a look if it's something that bothers you. Anyway, that's it from me and my little chin hairs. Bye.